Hi. Is a short chin or a chin which is not compatible to your face in terms of a profile picture? Are you worried about it? What do you do when you have a short chin in comparison to your rest of the face, which is actually taking off the sharp look on your face? Hi, I am Dr. Deepthi, consultant plastic surgeon, Eternal Aesthetics, and today we are discussing about the various options of enhancing the profile of your face through a chin enhancement. A short chin usually appears due to a genetic reason, or in some cases, if there is a wrong dentition in the childhood, or for various reasons where the chin doesn't grow in proportion to the rest of the face. It can give a bad bite, or it can give a very short looking appearance, especially when there is a profile picture and it doesn't look very aesthetically pleasing. So, what all can we do to enhance the appearance of the sharp looking chin? There are two options for this. One is non invasive or non surgical options, and the other is surgical or permanent options. What are the non invasive and non surgical options? We all are very familiar with chin fillers, and it's so rampantly trending today's day that everybody is going for a chin filler, especially if it's a wedding and you want to look perfect on the pictures. So, what does chin filler do? When we give in a chin filler, especially in the lower part of the chin and also a little enhancement on the lateral sides of the chin, it gives a very sharp and pointy look to the chin. On the profile picture, the whole face appears to be a straight line, and usually that gives a very aesthetically perfectly aligned face in terms of pictures. So chin filler is something where people go very frequently, especially when there is a very big event awaiting them. There are different kinds of fillers in terms of the intensity of the hyaluronic acid present in them. Currently, the fillers that we use have high percentage of hyaluronic acid, and they take almost the texture and the firmness of your bone, so it doesn't really feel like you have injected a filler, and it almost feels like your bone. After injecting the filler, within 1 to 2 days, it takes the perfect shape of the chin that we are intending to, and after that, it almost just looks like you have had your original chin. The most important care that you need to take in terms of a filler is the best injector, strictly aseptic conditions, and post the filler. Avoid any kinds of injury or any kinds of hard blow to the chin at least for 48 hours. Now, coming to the surgical part, we again have two options in the surgical part. One, most famously known, the chin implant. We can have different sizes of chin implant depending on your requirement. Pre-surgically, we assess the deficit in the chin in terms of the forward projection and also the downward projection, and accordingly we calculate the implant size that is suitable for your face. And this implant, after giving a small incision in your lower jaw, is exactly made to sit in its original place and anchor to the bone here. So this is kind of a little less invasive, frankly speaking, because in case you don't like the result, this chin implant can be removed anytime that you want to. Coming to genioplasty. Genioplasty, the results are absolutely lovely, but the only disadvantage is that it's permanent. In fact, that's an advantage also in some cases, because you don't have to worry about the infection of the implant or any other malpositions of the implant. In genioplasty, we give a cut in the lower jaw or the chin bone, that's the mandible, and pull down the bone to our required forward and the inferior projection. And then we anchor this bone, this piece of bone, in its position through some plates and screws. So the remnant gap in the bone is usually filled up with the needed material, bone-like material, within 1 to 2 years completely, and you have this perfect, your own natural chin which is grown to its good positioning. So, in both the cases, surgeries have the usual complications in terms of hematoma or any kinds of malposition or any kinds of asymmetry sometimes. So, you again need a perfect surgeon to analyze all these things. Pre-surgical assessment is very important in this case because these surgical results are usually permanent and can't be reversed, or a second surgery is usually difficult to do the whole assessment. So, always pick the best surgeon, and in case you're worried about a permanent change, first try the chin filler because that's the most easiest and non-invasive thing, and within 6 months the filler gets dissolved and you can plan anything else apart from the filler if you didn't like the result. So first go for the filler in the first assessment and try to see if that's suiting your face or not, and what's the amount of projection that you really want to in terms of your chin. So I hope this video is giving you good information on how to enhance your chin, and if you like it, please share to all your friends for whom this can be useful. Please like, subscribe to Eternal Aesthetics channel.